Radhey Radhey. During my last talk, I explained that for the fulfillment of our eternal divine quest of God's divine love, perfect happiness, infinite bliss, the only means to reach the goal that we have eternally sought is by loving God. And the simple reason for that is that God is that perfect love personified. Love, divine love, and infinite divine happiness is synonymous with God personified. So I also explained that while we as individuals cannot love God the Almighty, who is the governor, the creator, the one who maintains the universe, while we cannot establish a relationship with the Almighty God, we can easily reach Him by loving Him. So love is the secret to reach God. Now, before I continue to explain how we can love Him or how we can love God, I would like to address a very important question that may be in your mind, and that is, why is it that we can reach our goal by loving God? What is the reason? Yes, we understand that God is love. He is bliss personified. He is the embodiment of infinite divine love, divine happiness. All of that is good. But the question still probably lingers in our consciousness as to why. So there has got to be a reason. Let us find out what that reason is. So our scriptures describe Ved Shastra kahe sambandh abhidheya prayojan Krishna Krishna Bhakti Prem Teen Mahadhan. So in Sanskrit there is a word sambandh. And sambandha, sam is the prefix and bandha is the root. So this word sambandh in Sanskrit means eternal bond. Speaking of your mother, father, brother, brother-in-law, son-in-law, etc., all these people whom you call your relatives. Now think, can the word sambandhi, translated as relative or relation, be truly used for parents, spouse, and children? Also, let us decide whether or not this word can be used for God. Then we can make a decision. The closest relationship we have is with our parents. Mother is number 1, father is number 2. After the parents come the siblings. The wife is a very distant relative, where she's from, who her parents are. In the Hindu tradition, you circle the sacred fire 7 times and a female becomes your wife. We form all these relationships in the world because we have something to gain from these people. That is the first point we need to consider. The second point is there's no telling how long these relatives will be with us. Sometimes a child is born and his mother dies while giving birth. It happens thousands of times. We hear, we witness We know about these situations that transpire. The child could not even understand his relationship with his mother, and the mother died. 10 days later, the father also died. So one thing is that the relationship with these people is so uncertain that there's no guarantee of even one single second. And even if your father, mother, brother, sister, and everyone else in your family remains alive for, let us say, 100 years, let's say no one in your family dies, even then, these people will remain related to you as long as selfish motives are fulfilled. Otherwise, brothers are known to kill each other. So one thing is that the life of these people is very temporary. And even if they all have long lives, what will happen when they all die? They will all go separately to where their actions will take them. In other words, their relationship comes to an end. Even when they were living, their relationship was based on fulfillment of selfish motives. The mother had pinned great hopes on her child from his early childhood that her son will become very great, that he will serve her, that he will surpass even Shravan Kumar in obeying and serving his parents. The same son now speaks abusive words to his parents. Some fall down so low as to even slap their parents, but the unfortunate reality, the unfortunate thing is that these parents are still attached to the same child and consider them as their own. This is the greatest surprise of all. So the point here is no one in the world can be our sambandhi or relative. In this life, you have a father. After death, you will have a new father in your next life. Then you will have a dog as your father, then perhaps a cat. We will have a father no matter which form we reincarnate into. We have had uncountable fathers, mothers, children, and siblings. As the scriptures again remind us, Katinam sutana lalita kativaneha vadhura bhunjihi kvanute kvanutascha vayam bhavasangah khalu pantha sangamah. So I haven't quite finished this topic. I will continue in the next episode. Shrimat Sadguru Sarkar ki jai, Shrimat Yugal Sarkar ki jai, jai jai Shri Radhe, jai jai Shri Radhe, jai jai Shri Radhe.